Good morning, dear students. Welcome to today's lesson. Today we are starting part 2 of chapter 4, that is Memorandum of Association. Okay? I hope you all are ready. So concentrate here only. In last lecture we have studied about the characteristics of Memorandum of Association, meaning of Memorandum of Association, importance of a Memorandum of Association, right? And then clauses of Memorandum of Association, that is name clause, registered office clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause, subscription clause, right? Now in this lecture we will learn change in Memorandum of Association, right? We have learned 6 clauses: name clause, registered clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause and subscription clause, right? But only in case of one person company there are 2 clauses, clause 7 and clause 8, consent to buy all shares, and clause 8, appointment of legal heir in case of death. Okay? Only in case of one person company. After that, name clause and registered office clause, object clause, कैपिटल क्लोज, सब्सक्रिप्शन क्लोज, ये सब क्लोज में चेंज कैसे किया जाता है वो सब हम पढ़ेंगे, राइट? सो अल्टरेशन ऑफ मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन. Memorandum of Association is important, fundamental and basic document of a company which cannot be easily changed. However, depending upon the requirements, the Memorandum of Association can be changed in a restricted manner by the provisions of the Companies Act. First one is change in the name clause. A company may change its name clause by passing a special resolution to that effect, and the same has to be approved by the central government. Okay. Within 15 days from the date of such approval from the central government, the registrar of company must be informed by the company about such change of name. The registrar enters new name of the company in the register of company. However, no such approval of the central government is necessary when the word private is added or deleted from the name on the conversion of any one class of company to another class. After that, shifting of registered office. Okay. Change of registered office within the same city. So within the local limits of the city, town or village, outside the local limits of the city, town or village, within the same state and within the jurisdiction of the same ROC. Outside the local limits of the city, town or village, within the same state but from the jurisdiction of one ROC to another. And last one, from one state to another. Change of registered office within the same city by passing resolution, any company can change its registered office. Okay. The company must inform such change of address within 15 days of such change of its registered office to the registrar of company. Change of registered office from one city to another within the same state. The registered office of any company can be changed from one city to another from the jurisdiction of one registrar to the jurisdiction of another registrar after having passed a special resolution by the company to the effect and also on the permission given by the regional director to that effect. Okay. Then change of registered office from one state to another. Registered office of a company can be shifted from one state to another state with the some conditions. The conditions are the permission of the central government is to be obtained by company. After obtaining the permission from the central government within 30 days, application is to be presented to the registrar of companies with certified copy of permission along with necessary fees in requisite form. Okay. And second condition is that if the creditors, debenture holders, and other concerned persons with the company have any objection to change of registered office, they may apply for that. An intimation of such alteration of office shall be intimated to the registrar of the state where the office is being shifted, and a fresh certificate of incorporation shall be given by him indicating such change of registered office. Okay. I hope you all understand. Then change in object clause. Object clause of a company can be changed only on the conditions there is a company cannot deviate from the object without passing special resolution for which the capital is raised. No alteration made in the object clause shall be effective until it has been registered by the registrar of companies. Okay. And third one is change in the object clause of memorandum of association can be made giving any member right to participate in the divisible profits of a company when a company is limited by guarantee and does not have share capital. Any other change of object clause shall be void. Void means cancel. Okay. ये हम ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं. void word मैंने आपको समझा दिया है. void मीन्स कैंसल, कि वो जो एक्टिविटी है वो होने से पहले ही वो कैंसल ही डिक्लेयर हो जाती है. राइट. देन चेंज इन liability clause. In this clause, two alteration can be done. First, it may extinguish or reduce the liability on any of its shares in respect of the share capital not paid. And a company limited by share capital or limited by guarantee may reduce its share capital by a special resolution. Okay. After that, procedure for alteration in share capital clause. A limited company having a share capital may, if so authorized by its article of association, alter its memorandum of association after passing resolution in its general meeting. By such resolution, a company may change its capital clause in the following manner. First one is increasing of authorized capital, consolidation of share capital, conversion of share capital, subdivision of share capital, cancellation of share capital. Okay. So first increase in authorized share capital, then consolidate and divide all or any of its share capital into shares of larger amount than its existing shares. Then subdivide its shares or any of them into shares of smaller amount than is mentioned in the memorandum. And cancel the shares which are not taken by anyone and diminish the amount of its share capital. Okay. The share capital of a company limited by shares or limited by guarantee and having a share capital may be reduced by a special resolution of the company, which is followed by an application to the court, and on confirmation the share capital can be reduced. In fourth chapter we have studied about the memorandum of association determines the relation of company with outsiders, right? And the Companies Act 2013 defines memorandum as memorandum of association of a company as originally framed or as altered from time to time in pursuance of the any previous company law or present act. Then characteristics of MOA. It is fundamental document of a company. It states that objects of a company. It is helpful for outsiders. It provides information about the existence of a company and its registered office. It is difficult to change. It is constitution of a company. Okay. Then memorandum of association is to be prepared depending upon the kind of company as per the specimens provided in table A, B, C, D or E of Schedule 1 of the Companies Act 2013. Okay. And MOA is divided into various paragraphs and should be printed. Table A for company limited by shares, table B for company limited by guarantee and not having a share capital, table C company limited by guarantee and having a share capital, table D unlimited company and not having share capital, table E unlimited company and having share capital. Then importance of memorandum of association for company, for creditors, for traders, banks, for shareholders of a company, for public at large. Then memorandum of association clauses: name clause, registered office clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause, subscription clause. Then only in case of one person company, clause 7 consent to buy all shares, clause 8 appointment of legal heir in case of death. Alteration of memorandum of association, change in the memorandum of association, alteration in MOA name clause, then shifting of registered office, then alteration of object clause, then liability clause, and then change in capital clause. So chapter is over now. I hope you all understand and enjoyed well. Anyone want to ask regarding this chapter, they can ask me in Zoom meeting. And write question answer of exercise in your fair book. Okay? Thank you.